Bluey is one of the most watched animated shows, but it isn't immune to hilarious animation hiccups. Let's find out the funniest animation mistakes hiding in plain sight. 1. The Vanishing Bench. In the episode The Sign, Frisky walks off after calling off the wedding. In the background, a dog sits on a bench, happily eating a snack. But when the shot changes, both the dog and the bench are gone. No signs of crumbs, no trace of the bench, just an empty spot where they once were. Did the animators forget to keep them in? 2nd, tomato magic. In the episode Favorite Thing, Bingo sits down with 4 cherry tomatoes on her plate. She tries to pick one up, and in the chaos, one rolls off while another lands right on Bandit's head. But somehow, when the camera cuts back, her plate still has 4 tomatoes. Either Bingo has an endless supply of hidden tomatoes, or the animators gave her an accidental snack bonus. Maybe we should all wish for plates that never run out of food. 3. Disappearing soil. In the episode Magic, Bluey and Bingo have fun casting spells, but something strange is happening in the background. While Bandit and Pat dig in the garden, small piles of soil appear on the grass. But in the next shot, they're completely cleaned up. Then, just as quickly, they're back again. Did the garden decide to tidy itself up? Or did the animators pull off an accidental spell of their own? Either way, this is one trick even the healers didn't see coming. 4. The wrong leg. In the episode The Claw, Bandit accidentally knocks his right leg on the table and winces. But when he reaches down, he grabs his left leg instead. Wait, wasn't it the other one that got hurt? Later at dinner, his right knee is bandaged, proving that was the real injury all along. So why did he mix them up? Maybe the pain was just too much, or maybe even Bandit got confused for a second. 5. Moms switch positions. In the episode Shadowlands, Bluey, Coco, and Snickers try to stay in the shadows, avoiding the crocodile-infested grass. Nearby, their moms relax on a picnic blanket, watching the game. But when the kids call for help, something odd happens. The moms are suddenly facing the opposite direction. No turning and no shifting around, just an instant flip like they hit a rewind button. Did they secretly master teleportation, or did the animators just mix up their positions? 6. Bluey's moving spot. In the episode Trampoline, Bluey and Bingo are having the time of their lives jumping around with Bandit. But during one of Bluey's jumps, something odd happens. Her usual dark spot, which should be on her back, suddenly appears on her belly. Most viewers wouldn't catch it, but once you do, it's hard to unsee. So, next time you're watching Bluey, keep an eye on those little details. You never know when things might bounce out of place. 7th, Bingo's changing spots. In the episode Backpackers, Bingo's spots pull off a little magic trick. She usually has one on her head and one on her back, but when Bandit stops for croissants, something weird happens. They merge into a single big spot. Then, in the very next shot, they're back to normal, like nothing ever changed. Did Bingo's spots decide to team up for a second? 8. Disappearing button. Let's go back to the episode The Sign for another little detail. Bluey sits in the car looking sad about their house being sold. Next to her we can see a small button on the seat, but when the camera zooms out it's completely gone. It's a tiny mistake, but one that sharp-eyed fans won't miss. 9. The disappearing tape. In the episode Fruit Bat, Bandit naps on the living room floor while Chili carefully wraps yellow tape around her hockey stick. Layer by layer, it's clearly visible, but the moment Bluey walks in, the tape has mysteriously vanished. No peeling, no unraveling, just gone like it was never there. Did Chili decide mid-wrap that she didn't like it, or did the animators just forget? 10. Trixie's vanishing spot. In the episode Muffin Cone, Trixie is driving when something unusual happens. A dark spot suddenly appears on her face. It's there for a moment, perfectly visible as she talks, but then in the next shot, it's completely gone. No wiping, no smudging, just an instant disappearance. Was it a shadow playing tricks? It's the kind of blink and you all miss it moment that makes Bluey fun to rewatch. So next time, keep an eye on Trixie. You never know when she might pull off another vanishing act. 11th, Bandit's weird expression. In the episode Ghost Basket, Bandit is having way too much fun pretending to be a spooky ghost, trying to give Chili a good scare. But while he's making his dramatic face, an odd line right behind his eye pops up. It doesn't move, doesn't fade, and definitely doesn't look like a wrinkle or a shadow. It's just there. No explanation, no reason, just a mysterious little extra detail that doesn't seem to belong. Maybe even ghosts can have unexpected design quirks. 12. The unicorn's beard. In the episode Puppets, the unicorn is completely mesmerized by Chili, leaning in dramatically to admire her. But in the middle of all that, something bizarre happens. Its beard decides to take on a life of its own. For a split second, it separates from its chin, hovering as if it's got its own role in the scene. Is this some kind of puppet magic? Maybe the unicorn's beard just wanted its own moment to shine. 13th Bandit's unicorn moment. In the episode Pirate, Bandit's pirate act comes with some unexpected surprises, mainly his entire face deciding to play dress-up. At one point, his ears fuse into a single shape, making him look look like he's got a unicorn horn, but that's just the start. His fur randomly changes shades, with his front turning lighter while the back stays dark, almost like he's wearing an invisible disguise. And just when you think it can't get any weirder, his snout straight up vanishes for a second, leaving him looking like a one-eyed pirate cyclops. Who knew being a pirate came with spontaneous shape